Hi everybody, hello again. Okay, what am I going to say? Right, I've posted a couple of videos with very useful information on it that would be important to everybody out there. But it seems that the sources and the locations of where I've posted these videos, either A, the admin of these sources have removed and deleted the videos and denied you basically the right to access the information and to determine basically whether the information is of help or of use to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to resubmit those videos again, okay? And this time I'm going to make them public on other pages, okay? And I will send them to individuals where I will ask them basically to circulate the videos with the information contained in them. It is sad that basically organizations out there who proclaim to be what you would call the voice of the people, but yet basically, you know what I mean, they like to promote themselves and they like to be up on their own high horses, and then when you point a very valid, what you would call a very valid reasoning point to them, by providing information that is helpful to both them as individuals and to those that basically are associated to them or to the people that are following them, that they ignore to make the information given to them available. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post, as I said, I'm going to make a video on a daily basis, and I'm going to basically put a small bit of information on each video that I believe it is vital and useful to everybody. Now, I do know that one or two people have commented on a video I put up before, and where the information that was provided in the video was explicitly clear, and it wasn't advocating for one position or the other. It was purely impartial and independent, and seemingly an individual had watched the video, but unfortunately he didn't seem to learn anything from it, and basically proceeded to leave a very, what you would call, unwelcome, abusive, vulgar comment under the video. Anyway, so what are we going to do today? We are going to basically hit on the rights of parents and their children as according to the Constitution. And I'm going to go through each relevant article in the Constitution relating to parents before the Article 42A Children's Referendum Amendment, and proceeding and following the Article 42A Constitutional Amendment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with Article 41 of the Constitution. Actually, I'll start with Article 40. Article 40 is very simple. Okay, it's very clear. A child would understand it. Article 40 of the Constitution is where each citizen in the state attains their fundamental rights. That means basically all rights pertained under your fundamental right to life, to choose whatever it is you wish to do, live your life whatever way you wish to live, all come under Article 40 of the Constitution. All rights under Article 40 of the Constitution are not defined. That means the list is endless. It can cover anything. Okay? In order to claim any right under the Constitution, you as a person has to invoke that constitutional right yourself. Nobody can do it for you. No, not your mother, not your father, not your brother, not your sister, not your uncle, not your priest, not your local Garda, uh, not a judge, not the president, not even God. Your constitutional rights can only be claimed when you invoke them yourself. You can't claim a right under the Constitution unless you claim your right to invoke it. Okay? Now, let's move on. First topic today is Article 41 of the Constitution. And it is very simple. Okay? This is how it was before Article 42A of the Constitution was written. Article 41 of the Constitution concerns the family based on marriage. And it makes very clear on that. Article 41 of the Constitution concerns and only relates to the family created by marriage. That means if you're not married and you have children outside of marriage, Article 41 of the Constitution doesn't apply to you or your children. Okay? Now remember, this is before the children's referendum in the Constitution was amended. Alright? So listen carefully. Children were only expressly referred to in Article 41 of the Constitution. In other words, our Constitution itself discriminated against children born in marriage and born outside of marriage. In other words, children who were born within the confines of marriage were more rightly protected and had more rights under the Constitution as those who were born outside of marriage. Those who were born outside of marriage did not have any express constitutional recognition or rights. Remember, this is before the referendum. Okay? Now, that's what the government were saying. But children, all children born in the state, were all constitutionally recognized under Article 40 of the Constitution. The constitutional recognition of fundamental rights afforded to every citizen. Okay, shall we go on? Article 41(1) of the Constitution. The state recognises the family as the natural, primary and fundamental unit group. The state recognises the family as the primary fundamental unit group of society and as a moral institution possessing inalienable and imprescriptible rights antecedent and superior to all positive law. Now, let that one sink in for a while. The state recognizes the family as the natural primary and fundamental unit group of society, and as a moral institution possessing inalienable and imprescriptible rights, antecedent and superior to all positive law. Now, what does that mean? Well, I'll let you look it up. I would be happy to invite people basically to discuss this specific topic. Now, remember, okay, I'm opening the discussion on the Constitution, particularly Article 41, because what we're going to do over the next few days is we're going to hit each article from Article 40 to 41 to 42 and each subsection of each article, and we're going to discuss it in detail so everybody will have a clear understanding as to any rights that they have pertaining to their children, in particularly in relation to the current restrictions and legislation being imposed as regards of the COVID-19 virus, no virus, pandemic, no pandemic. I don't have a view or an opinion whatsoever on that subject, and I'm not getting into it in relation to this. I'm purely just going to discuss the rights parents had pre the Children's Rights Constitution referendum, the position of parents, the position of the family, and the position of children in the Constitution. So you can all make your own notes and make your own decisions. And you can research this. Go to your local library, go to your internet, you can look it all up. You will be able to back it up and verify it yourself, rather than you listening to people who basically can't understand a simple video and basically cannot educate themselves and still turn around and call you basically a sheep. Because why? Because you said that the masks are not mandatory and they're not legally mandatory. If you look up the legislation, you will see all that yourselves. But yet, when I pointed that out, let's say, the response that I got back from an individual was an unwelcome vulgarity and abuse. But I don't care, because that goes to show me the level of intelligence that individual has, and it goes to show me the level of understanding the individual has, a reasoning. And in order for you to understand something, you have to have a level of reasoning. If you have no level of reasoning, then you can never understand. So for now, we're going to focus on the Constitution before the Children's Referendum. And once we have done that, then we will focus on the Constitution following the Children's Referendum and the changes that affected the Constitution as it was previously, and those changes that basically have affected both parents in marriage as well as outside of marriage. So I I look forward to discussing this with those who basically have an interest in the area and who want to know exactly and learn what their rights are as regards to the raising and caring and position as a parent over their children in their home. Okay, thank you, goodbye, and I will speak to you again on Monday, the 31st of September. Or, sorry, 31st of August. Monday, 31st of August. And if anybody out there wishes to have a live video discussion of it, by all means, drop me a line, drop me a note, and we can all set it up. But anyway, I wish you a good day. I wish you all have a safe day, a healthy day, and look after yourselves. Okay, bye bye.